With modern day plugins, it's easier than ever to get squeaky clean samples and pristine mixes, but there's always going to be something about that lo-fi aesthetic that will remain timeless. So in this video, we're going to look at some free and easy ways to get that vintage sound into our tracks. The first method is my favorite, and I found it works really well on instruments. Here I got some piano chords. So all I do is record the loop double time in an octave up. So bring that to 152 BPM, shift those up an octave, arm that track for recording, go to disk recording up here, go to the drop down, then render to WAV files. Drop the BPMs back down. Now we'll just stretch it back into place. Extending it by twice as long will bring it back down an octave to its original pitch. Now if we compare the two, you'll notice some of the highs are softer, and there's more of that lo-fi resampled quality present. This also works really well on drums, but refrain from stretching them too far as they can get quite sloppy and you tend to lose a lot of the transients. Next is probably the most obvious solution and involves using a tape emulation plugin. Chow Tape sounds awesome, it's free and gives you heaps of parameters to control. I mainly stick to the wow and flutter, which give it a warped vinyl effect. Adding a touch of saturation or drive can sound nice as well, and bring up some of those higher frequencies, making things poke out just a bit more in the mix. I also really like the LoFi plugin, and I like playing around with the wear knob and completely decimating the quality. Just as a quick tip here, if you want that moody trip hop style Rhodes, just add a tremolo with the gross beat here. It's basically just automating the volume and then panning the sound left and right. I'm just going to use a plugin for that, but you could use an LFO to automate both the volume and the panning. Next up, we can use an EQ with a bandpass to remove all the highs and lows. And for some extra lo-fi spice, a big crusher to downsample our sound, giving it a nice crunchy finish. Also made the sound mono and ran some vinyl crackle into the same channel, and this is the effect. Lastly, we'll add the obligatory white noise and vinyl crackle samples because they're so damn nice. Now if you applied all these methods and your piano still sucks balls, make sure you watch the next video and we'll learn how to fix all that.